Hello friends, Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Blot. I still have no idea what this alt mode is. A gremlin? A monster? No idea. Haven't got a clue. And, I mean, we're talking like 25 years later, even after the figure or the character debuted. No one knows what this alt mode is. It's blocky, it's gnarly, and it's evil. I love it! It's so stupid! Actually, Blot is my favorite Terracon. Plain and simple. He's dumb, he's cantankerous, he's constantly oozing fluid, but I love him. He's just so dumb. He is the dumbest Transformer of all time. In this monster mode, he has a couple of points of articulation. Shoulders can move in and out, around and down, and all over the place thanks to the ball joint in the shoulder. Ball joint in the monster's elbow, which allows movement. A ratcheting set of hinges in the upper leg, and then some articulation in the foot. And that's it. Forget it. There's no other articulation in this figure in this mode. Blot's transformation is very easy, but a little bit counterintuitive in some spots. So to start with, we're going to take off the gun, which you can mount several different weapons on in this part up here on the top of his shoulders. Come down to the robot or monster legs and just kind of flip them towards the back. Grab the entire backpack and fold it down to form Blot's legs. And one issue with my figure is the right leg constantly comes undone. And I'm not sure why. It just does. Fold the monster feet down and they will peg into these little pegs that are sticking off just at the midpoint of the shins. And then you can fold up the monster feet like that. Stand the figure up, come to the claws, and this is very cool. Push the claw out and towards the other ones, and it will flip out the fist. I love that gimmick. I think that's a great little gimmick. Then grab the monster head and flip it up and fold it over to the back of the figure like that, thus exposing the robot head. Once the head is flipped up, you see this piece that is a double hinge. Push the double hinge up into the back, fold the cannon holder up, and then this whole entire section will kind of peg onto the figure's back like that. It kind of pegs in, and that's the robot mode. Oh, you have to fold the shoulders up, and then that is the robot mode. I am quite fond of Blot's robot mode. It's purple and dark purple and silver, and just looks like a decent Decepticon robot mode. And then he transforms into a thing. And look at that head sculpt. He is grumpy and angry, and I love it. Of all the Terracons, he just works. I mean, the dark purple, the light lavender, the silver, the red, everything works well for this robot mode. There are a few minor issues, though. There are a couple of loose joints, and we'll talk about posability in a second. Specifically, the one thing that I really dislike about the figure, though, are the little monster legs don't peg in very well to the robot legs. They just have a tendency to pop off, and then they are a pain to get pegged back on. It's just annoying, but it is forgivable. Like all other deluxe class figures, he can wield a prime armor, which is easily done by flipping open this section in his chest, and then pegging the prime armor, which is the same color as the rest of the figure, onto his chest. Yeah, it's the same color. I appreciate the fact that Hasbro made it the same color as the rest of the figure, as opposed to, just generic black, like they did with the Dinobots, but it just looks stupid. An issue I have with the gun is that it just barely fits in the figure's hands because the stock at the back is just too far out and collides with the rest of the forearm. So that is annoying, but you can deal with it. I feel that Blot is a little bit more posable than the other Terracons simply because he doesn't have as much stuff getting in the way. And that's a good thing. However, some of the joints are a little loose. The thigh swivels are a little bit too loose than I'd like, and the ball joints in the shoulders are a little bit more loose than I would like. But both are fixable, so I'm not pissed off or angry about that at all. Unfortunately, you can't really pull off a good superhero landing pose with this guy. Oh well. The chief problem I have with this figure has to do with the robot mode and the fact that his backpack is just an empty shell. There's not a lot going on back there, but that's a limit just due to the nature of the alt mode and of the way the figure has to combine to form Abominus. So I can look past it. It's annoying, but I could totally look past it. I like Blot a lot. I think he's totally worth picking up along with the other Terracons, and I like the coloring of the figure. Plus, he just looks cantankerous, and we don't have enough cantankerous giant robots in the world. So everybody, thank you so much for watching this video review. Please let me know what you think of the figure down in the comments. Hit that like and subscribe button, and be sure to hit the bell so you know when I put up a new video review. As always, I am Baltmatrix, and I will catch you next time.